Hey everybody, day 4 of being on the road to Redding from Wenatchee is in the can. I'm at the Suncrest Rest area, just about 22 miles north of California on I-5. Rest stops are my friend on this trip. A lot of times I look for more adventurous places to park for the night, but Hella's been being fussy in the last month. And I take comfort in the idea that when I park at a rest stop for the night, I'm somewhere where I have services and a bathroom in case I have to wrench on her for a day. So far, no real problem. I had to adjust my clutch linkage about just a couple little turns. It wasn't fully disengaging like it needed to when the clutch was out. So what you gonna do? You adjust. This trip south has been a little different this time around, knowing everything has shifted so much in my life with my son and my daughter getting more mobile, not knowing what the plan will be for 2025, wanting to try new things, go different places. I'm gonna do quite a bit of deep dive kind of tweaking and maintenance on the truck so that I feel really good about heading further south than San Francisco this winter. You know, any of you who follow me know that 2023, all kinds of shit broke with the truck. It was a pain in the ass. And then this year's been better, but then she started getting fussy about a month ago. I tell ya, everybody walks up, sees Hella, or yells at the intersection, "Badass! Nice truck!" And that's all fun and everything, but it's one thing for it to look cool. It's a totally different thing to live with a vintage rig and actually travel. And anybody who has a hot rod or a custom car or truck of some sort that is like their little toy, their hobby that they run around town or short hops in, you know what I'm talking about. It's a totally different thing to hit the road for hundreds or thousands of miles with one of those vehicles. It's so fun sometimes. And don't get me wrong, I love my truck style. I chose it because the thing puts a smile on my face every time I look at it. Absolutely love the truck. But yeah, it's a handful. You're always tweaking something. I think the longest I've ever gone without having to at least adjust something was the 3 months when I was the most sick with COVID. And the whole time I was thinking, please, Hella, just keep working without me having to do anything. And she did. But the rest of the time it's typical. I have to adjust things. Have to grease it regularly. That's really no big deal, just messy. But I'm always tweaking and checking on things because there's so much custom fabricated stuff in there. And one day I'll get around to a video showing you all that. I've had a lot of people ask for it, and for a tour video, all that good stuff. I will get there eventually, my friends. But for tonight, it's just an update saying, hey, I'm almost to Cali now. And it's always wonderful when making this trip or covering any long distance on the road, seeing the terrain change, seeing the flora change, you know, and is it the flora or the fauna? I can't remember which one is the trees, the plants, etc. Anyway, you know what I'm getting at. The hills, the color of the earth changes, everything. It's one of the things I love most about overland travel, and especially at the pace I go. You know, I'm covering 150, 200 miles a day max, then taking time to wander around wherever I am. Well, the rest stops aren't the most inspiring places, but I take my time and I get to really experience and see the changes and soak it in, and I love that. It's absolutely my favorite way of travel. Like, my son is going to graduate from AIT in the end of February in Virginia, and I would love nothing more than to drive take like a month to drive there and a month to drive back. But it would literally cost me like $2,500 in fuel. So it's out of the question. But if money was never an object, I would drive everywhere. I absolutely love it. Even though I love flying too, but I mostly love flying when I get to be in the cockpit with the pilot. That's just the best. If you've never done it, you got to do it someday. I think that's going to do it for this one. I'm a little tired. I'm going to relax, make some dinner, and then get on the road early. Head on down to Dad and Kathy's. So y'all have a great weekend. By the time you see us, I should be in Reading, and I'll be there for a few weeks. So lots to do there, and I'm looking forward to it. Have a great one.